Hello and welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach and I'm going to try to finish out the tests here for this it's been a long, I think I've gotten 6 episodes out of just this one thing. So it's taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's like 2 or 3 hours of work. And if I wasn't talking and babbling about, beer bars and pretzels and all that other stuff, I think I would have got done sooner, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's come back to this. So we could do this for public class. We could also do this for a struct. We could do this for an interface. We could do this for a delegate. And this is something that I wish I could do as like a as a data test, but I can't. So I'm going to say struct here. So we're going to say struct. It should be the same thing. Now with internal struct, struct no modifier. All right, interfaces. Yes. Public interface. And it's nice because these are all types. Delegates will be different. Internal interface. And with interface, no modifier. Okay, and then I also have to do nested versions of all these. So, yeah, that'll be fun. But we can do it. Okay, so that's that. And let's get the delegate one in here. Okay. And public delegate void foo. There you go. With internal delegate. And update with delegate no modifier. Well, I'm missing the thing here. I'm not sure if that's going to bark or not. Shouldn't. Okay, now let's see where we are, and then awesome sauce. Okay, copy all these. Now we're going to do them all as nested. Updated with nested public class. So now we need to say public class foo. We're going to say public class nested. Of type declaration, single. Identifier, name, text, value text is equal to nested, because that's the one we want. Yep. public class foo, internal class nested. So in this case, I'm going to do that. Okay, with nested class, no modifier. Actually, I'm just going to copy all this. So then we're going to say that. Nested. Okay, but it's one thing to do this. It's another thing to actually look at what does this actually do if it is nested. If it's not null, then the default modifier is private. Yes, because public internal, public internal, private, it changes. Okay. So what I need to do is say nested private class here, because that's what matters. Not internal, private. And that's when you did a default. No modifier means not provided. Okay. You know what? I think it's better to copy all these. And I don't like this. I think I'm going to kind of do what I did before. So this is going to be a public struct. Nested private struct. And with nested struct. And then we're going to do the same thing with interfaces. Public interface. Private. And nested. And finally, delegates. Public delegate, void, nested. So we want to make a delegate declaration. We can just say first here because, yeah. Nested private delegate. And then nested delegate, no modifier. Okay, so at this point, let's see where we're at. Ow. That hurt. What do with nested classes? Well, let's see what happens. Couldn't be that easy. But this is why we write tests. Oh! I think I just saw it. If I do step, that's going to be null. Oh no, I found it. Okay, I thought because descended nodes, it wouldn't actually descend far enough, but it finds this. Okay. Oh, it contains diagnostics? You just... I expected something. Oh! Wow, how did it... Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. That's not good. 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 And that's not good. Those are good. Boom. Alrighty. So, now that is all good. So we are now covering, oh yeah. So I'm covering the cases where I don't. I just say it should be not provided by default. Yes. Yes. And that's just a... Okay. So the next one we want to do is an enum declaration. So we're going to pick... Doesn't really matter. Any one of these would be sufficient for the task. Update with public enum. I think. Yeah. Okay, so we can just say public enum foo. So that is the default. Internal enum. This is not the default. And then update with enum. No default. No modifier. That's what I was saying. Yeah, okay. And this is saying it should be not provided default. All right. Now this isn't that right technically, but it's right based on the code I have. Now I gotta do, oh my God. One where you say private, one where you don't say private, and one where you say nothing for all of these. We'll never fall into the false case here, and we're never going to get into this with the tests that I have. That's not true. I could do a protected internal or whatever that is. Yeah, protected internal. I could do that. Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is getting to be a lot of tests in one class, and I'm already starting to feel the burn where I like almost 700 lines in this class. But public constructor, public foo, constructor declaration syntax. provided, not default. Yep. Now we say public, well, no, now we say private constructor. Private. And then we say update with constructor, no modifier. And guess what, we have to do that 3 more times. But at least it's just copy and paste, so it's not all that bad. Method declaration. Update with public method. Public bar. Method declaration syntax. Update with private method. You know, Oren, I don't know if you listen to these, but you're the one that submitted the bug, so you better appreciate this. Why? Oh, they have to have void there. Yeah, didn't you know that, Jason? You can't just declare that. Come on. What's wrong with you? Better. Okay. I think 2 more times, right? Method, property, event, and field. Oh, God. Ah, public property. Public int bar get. Update with private property. And update with property. And I saw that misspelling. Method. Okay. Good. Good. I don't know if I'm even going to go see the next Star Wars. Did I copy all that? Yeah, I'm just not, you know, I'm not a hater of, let's say, event. But the rest of it's okay, right? Okay, so that's fine. That's the syntax I'm looking for. Okay. So, yeah, Star Wars, I know some people a lot of people absolutely enjoy it and love it. And it's not for me to take away anybody's enjoyment of something. If you truly enjoy whatever it is, then enjoy it. You know, I am not here to say that you are wrong. So it's just, I've never, like the Star Wars movies just have never really done it for me. Yeah, I think they're done well. I think, I can see what people enjoy them, but it's not something that makes me go, I've got to go see it like opening night. I can wait a couple weeks. I think I can. The last one, The Last Jedi, it felt like it was kind of long in the tooth. And the other ones before that, really, I just didn't, Empire Strikes Back is probably the one I like the most, and even that one, it's not like I will go out of my way either to go watch the episodes again or the movies again. I don't know. They're just not my thing. So go figure. But if people enjoy that, which a lot of people do, rock on. I'm not going to take away your happiness at all. It's just taste, opinion, preference. That's all it is, In that case, that's where I agree with let people enjoy things. And that's what I do. Field declarations. Okay. Public field. So, in this case, we would say public int foo, right? Because if I said static int foo, yeah, just have to check, because sometimes these field declaration syntax. Update with private field and update with field no modifier. And then no. Yeah, so what did I do wrong with the event? Boom. Sequence contains no elements. Okay, why? Oh, it's an event field declaration. It's not an event declaration. It is an event field declaration. My bad. Event field declaration. Field declaration. Field dec. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm not looking for that in the one failed. Really? Which one failed? What did it fail on? Provided a default occurrence. Well, it's interesting. It caught these. And which one was it? Private event. I'm just curious. If I say here that, and I run the tests. Yeah, that fixed it. And that's probably what I wanted to do anyway. Okay. Getting close to time, but I'm also getting close to, I think, finishing this out. What the? Who the? I didn't tell you to close that. How dare you? Okay. So we did blah, 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 blah. I don't know what else I could declare. I can get this to be 2, though. So let's say update with protected internal method. So we'll say here protected in internal void foo. What would happen in that case? Well, we come down to false, and we'd say provided not default. And that's true. Good. Okay. And we've done the 0. We've done those. Yeah. So I think we've covered this all now. I think we are good with this one. Let's switch to release. Let's run all tests again. And just when I finish my beer, too. It's like serendipitous or something. I don't know. Yep, they all passed, too. I'm kind of curious. Let's just do... What's my code coverage looking like? 98%. I can live with that. It'll still bother me, though. It'll still bother me. But no, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is run the big old stressy stress test on everything off camera and just see if it chokes anywhere now. It'd just be fun to run to see what I find on some of my tests. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to change expression body data test to a test data driven thing off camera as well. So I think with this one, once I do those, I'm just going to update the branch, commit it. In fact, I should do that right now before I forget. Let's come back over to here. Okay, so I will do that all off camera. I don't know what I'm going to do next with the next episode. It will not be analyzers, but it will be something. So we'll figure that out when that time comes. So thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.